Hello and welcome. Now I'd like to do a very quick state of the collection video as of September 2021 because there have been some changes in my collection since the last state of the collection video. That time I had 11 watches, and I mean Seiko, Citizen and Orient. I don't count Casios and G-Shocks. I had 11 watches, most of them automatical, and I realized that so many watches were just too much and too many for me, especially the automatics. So I sold 4 of them. I sold the Seiko SNE because it was, I think, too big for me, and I didn't really like the analog digital dial. That the analog dial was like cramped down and it was too small for my taste because of the digital display. I also sold the SKX009 because I already had the 007 and I didn't want to have 2 SKXs with, you know, the movement without hand winding and hacking. And I just like this 007 more. I prefer it. And I sold the Seiko SNE because I didn't really wear it. No, didn't really. It's a beautiful Seiko 5 field watch, but I didn't really wear it. I also sold the Seiko Flighty. Now the Flighty is a beautiful quartz watch, but it had a way too busy dial for me. I liked that it had a alarm function, but the dial was really way too busy, and I didn't really wear it. So yeah, I sold it. I realized that what I really like in a watch is simplicity of the dial. You know, a watch can be beautiful, dressy, but for me the dial has to be simple and very easy to read. So that's why these are very good examples. These are beautiful. This is maybe even flashy, but all of them are very simple and easy to read. Okay, so I sold those 4 watches and I bought this one, the Citizen Tough. So now I have 8 watches, which is still, yeah, too many. I really would like to have 6, but right now I just leave my collection as it is now for a while, and I will see if I want to scale down more or what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So okay, let's go over quickly what I have here. So I have the Citizen Tough, the Citizen ProMaster Tough, the BN0211, and I really like it. I think this is the perfect field watch. Although it's a big, it's from lug to lug, it's 51 millimeters, but if you can pull it off, I think this is the perfect field watch. And why? Because it's got sapphire crystal. It's got a titanium coated case and bracelet, and it makes the watch more scratch resistant because it's titanium coated. It's got a very clean and simple dial, only date window. It's solar. The lume is fantastic. The lume is just as good as it is on the Seikos. Fantastic lume. And I really like this titanium color. And it's got no screw-in case back because it's got a monocoque case, and it makes the watch really slim. And it's got a screw-in crown, 200 meters water resistance. So I think that's why it's the perfect field watch, because what do you want in a field watch? It's got sapphire crystal, it's got excellent lume, excellent water resistance, and titanium coating is a nice extra. Yeah, okay. Now, the Seiko Solar Divers. This is the SNE 435. And I like it because it's just so beautiful. And the case is just so comfortable. Now, from lug to lug, it's, I think, 49 millimeters. But the lugs are curved and they hug your wrist very comfortably. So I think this one has the most, maybe the most comfortable case. in my collection. I really like the case, really. And it's just so beautiful. I also like the Cyclops. I like the big crown. The bezel action is great, and the alignment is perfect. Second hand perfectly hitting the markers. Everything seems to be perfect. I like the bracelet. I like the polished middle links. It's a very, very beautiful watch. Okay, now the SNE 499. I like the tuna case here. I really like this black wave pattern dial. I like the Pepsi bezel, the white hour markers and white hands. I mean the white loom in the hands. So it's a very sharp looking watch. It's beautiful, especially on this strap code Super Jubilee bracelet. And I also like the dual color loom, because the hour markers and hour hand, they have blue loom and the red parts have green loom. Now this difference in color fades away after 15 or 20 minutes, but it's a nice touch, and I really like that it's very short from lug to lug. So it's a beautiful watch. I really like it. Okay, let's go to the automatics. The SKX007, my first so-called serious watch, the first which started my collection. And I like that it's very clean and simple. It's clean and simple, black and white. It's just a fantastic tool watch. I like the original Seiko Jubilee bracelet, but this one is the step code Angus Jubilee bracelet, and it's a fantastic bracelet. On the SKX I really like everything except the movement, but it is what it is. No hand winding, no hacking. But apart from the movement, I really like everything about the SKX. And I like the case back. You see the tsunami wave is much bigger than it is on the new Prospex Seikos. And the big tsunami wave on the SKX just looks way much better. Alrighty, then comes the Orient Triton, which is a beautiful big chunk of stainless steel, and that's what I like about it. Beautiful big chunk of stainless steel. Beautiful case back, signed crown, rear lock hose, beautiful dial, sapphire crystal, big crown, power reserve indicator. I like the bracelet. Now the loom is excellent. The loom is the best in my entire collection. Really, the loom of the Orient Triton beats even the Seikos. It beats everything. And it's just so beautiful. And it's a big watch. I think it's 15 millimeters lug to lug, but I like it. It's a definitive keeper. If I only had one automatic watch, I think it would be the Triton. Yeah, it would be the Triton. Okay. Orient Kamasu. It's a very beautiful diver style dress watch, because all the other divers are certified dive watches. This is not. But it's a beautiful watch, beautiful dress watch with 200 meters water resistance, beautiful red sunburst dial. The only downside is the crown. It's very small, it's not very easy to operate, but otherwise it's a beautiful watch, and the loom is excellent. It's really very bright and long lasting. I tested it overnight. Loom is excellent. Yeah, but this is beautiful, but I don't wear it that much. So if I had to get rid of one more watch, this would be it, I think. Yeah, okay, let's go to the Citizen NY0040. the counterpart of the Seiko SKX. Now, what I like in this watch is that it's very small and beautiful. Now, from lug to lug, it's about the same as the SKX, but the dial is smaller, so it looks and wears smaller than even the SKX. And it's just so beautiful, it's so dressy. This glossy black dial is beautiful, all the indices, the day and date window, the red accents, the color of the loom. It's a fantastic little watch, beautiful. It's got hand winding, no hacking, but at least hand winding. And the only shortcoming of this watch is the loom. The loom is weak. It's very weak. It's really the weakest loom in my collection. And strangely, the loom on the hands is much brighter and much better than the loom on the hour markers, and it's just kind of silly, even stupid. You know, if Citizen applied very nice looking, very nice bright loom on the hands, why didn't they apply the same bright, nice loom on the hour markers? I just don't get it. But other than that, it's a beautiful watch, and I like how small and beautiful it is. I also have the OEM bracelet, which has this ratcheting adjustment. Oh, this way. It's also nice. It's cheap, but nice. Okay, so the last watch is this one, the Seiko SNE, and I really dig this watch. It's just, I also like that it's very small. Just compare it to the SKX. Compare it to the Triton, which is a monster. And this is just, I love the dial. I really like that the minutes are on the outside, the hours are on the inside. And I like the case. I like the red tip of the second hand. I like the display case back. It looks very, very nice. Now it's got minimal water resistance and the crown is very small, but it's good and bad. It's good because the crown is almost like hidden, but when you really have to set up the watch, it's kind of, yeah, hard to actually operate the crown. But this is such a beautiful watch, especially on this Barton strap. I really like it, and it's got loomed circles, loomed dots here, and the hands are loomed. Obviously it's not as good as a diver, but the loom is decent enough for a field watch kind of watch like this, because it's like a flight watch style, but it's also like a field watch. But I really like how beautiful it is, and the dial is really unique, at least in my collection. There's nothing like it in my collection, and I like how small it is. It's just a beautiful little watch. So actually in my collection there are 8 watches now, and there is something in each of them, one or more things that I really like. And these, I like how beautiful these are and how small these are. Of course, compared to the other ones, the SKX is just there is something special about it. I cannot really put my finger on it, but it's beautiful. Yeah, that's it. That's my collection. I really like dive watches because of the loom, the dive bezel, and the style. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.